Hey everybody, welcome once again to the twitch.tv/jchensor with me, aka James Chen. We are going to be doing another Guilty Gear beginner lobby today. Whoops, hang on a second. Let me change the information at the top of the screen. So as usual, it's going to be first come, first serve. And what we're going to do is we are going to generate the lobby ID right here on the spot. So again, it's first come, first serves as usual. Oh, shout outs to Boats and Joes and Roscoe Britt for the subscription. Much appreciated, good sirs. I am going to go ahead and start a lobby. It's first come, first serve. I'll print the name up at the top of the screen where the question marks are, and it'll be on the stream as well during the lobby screens. Excuse me, sorry. But again, oops, I think we're getting slight echo here. Hey, Mr. Bloodberry, I saw you say on Twitter that you are thinking about using a different character. Are you sure you want to do that? Because you're about to play at DreamHack Austin. You should use your main character, and you should try to body people. You should try to body people with your main character right now to get good practice for DreamHack. So if you want to like blow everybody up with some Eno, I mean, absolutely, feel free. But I'm super excited to... Is it going to be on Friday that you're playing, or is it on Saturday, Bloodberry? When's the Guilty Gear actual tournament going to be? Because I'm not going to get in until very late Friday, so I'm not even going to be around on Saturday. On Friday, unfortunately, I'm only going to be here on Saturday. But let's go ahead and create the room. The room password you can see at the top of the screen is nuts. That's already the password. It's going to be a default room type. The winner stays on. We're going to do the manually applied 3-win rule. Oh, it's on Saturday. Sweet. Okay, so I will be able to watch and cheer you on then. It's casual matches, basically. Any target level for players. You're going to have 8 people, 4 stations. You can play on the other machines if you feel like it. If you're searching, you can't find the room. It might be because your room connection is not strong enough, or the room is full. So one or the other. So I cannot guarantee that you will find the room. If either of those situations are there, when you do for a search for the room, you won't see it there. So voice chat, I'll just ban voice chat because last time we had weird background noises. So I'll just ban that for now. Battle chat's okay. Any system is allowed. Could do all sorts of things here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and create the room. The Puyo Puyo beginner lobby. I won't be participating in that one. I'll tell you. Oh, unless it's only Puyo Puyo. If it's Tetris, yeah. There's no way that there's gonna be a beginner lobby on that one. But here we go. I'm going to go ahead and create this room. Here we go. Boom. Specific. The ID is H6DP. So we have H6DP all ready to go here. And, where are these things here? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Woo. I love this thing here. This thing is so cool that you can do that. H6DP. Ooh, I should update the screen at the top. H6DP. How appropriate that there's a DP in there, so we can all do down motions. Ah ha ha! No, I'm just kidding. There we go. All right, so we got a bunch of people there. Go ahead and start. Feel free to start, guys. I am actually going up to. Whoops! I'm gonna spectate at first. So I'm just gonna watch some matches. You guys go ahead and start up really quick. And because I actually haven't eaten anything yet. So I'm going to spectate for a few matches first. Haha, Boats and Joes. Funny stuff. So I'll let you guys play. I'm going to eat a little bit here. So, and I'm going to kill the camera so you guys don't sit here watching me chew food all day. But I may be silent for a little bit, but feel free to go and play and do your things. So here we go. We've got Bloodberry going against Ewing D while James Chen munches on food. So we're going to get some starting matches here. Mr. Bloodberry is going to be competing at DreamHack Austin this weekend, so we will all be cheering him on. And Mr. Bloodberry, probably the strongest player in our lobbies right now, and you can see why. His Eno is extremely, extremely competent and very scary and difficult to fight, but that's good for us. It's good for us to have someone of his caliber playing in the room to give us that kind of practice. The one thing to remember about fighting against Bloodberry that a lot of us will probably need help on, and just to get better at the match, is to realize the things that Bloodberry likes to do. So, for example, in neutral, Bloodberry really likes to use the horizontal chemical love as a weapon to get in. So we're going to have to learn to crouch when we're at that half-screen distance away from him. Also, just be aware of the mix-ups and make sure you have an anti-Eno battle plan. One of the most dangerous things you can do when you fight against Eno is to stay on the ground and be very predictable. Against Eno, you have to be very mobile. The scariest thing about Eno is her musical note. That is how she's going to get her offense started. If you let her get the musical note on you, you've already failed. Like, that's already a problem. What you need to make sure that you do is, if she throws a musical note, do your best to avoid it. Now, obviously, Eno can guide the musical note, which makes it a little bit harder. But it is definitely something that you want to try to avoid if you see the musical note. The other thing that Bloodberry is really good at is he's good at getting in through various means, right? So he's got Stroke the Big Tree, which he really does like a lot, as he even says in the chat. But just keep that in mind. You have to be mobile. You have to stay away. On the rounds that I do the best against Mr. Bloodberry, it's when I'm trying... Ooh, Showbiz is going... Oh, well, Bloodberry's going for some Axel all of a sudden. So never mind about all of my anti-Eno strategies. Back to eating. DP motion is a little difficult to get used to at first, but the other thing about the DP motion is that it's the reason why the DP motion is so good. Shout outs to Gwyn's for the child, or Gwyn's fourth child, who has joined the room. The reason why the DP motion is so good, in my opinion, is it's a very offensive move. It's the best motion you can create for starting forward on the controller. And because of that, what that does is it promotes the lack of defense on that code. None of the three inputs for the DP motion are back. So in other words, if you're blocking, it's harder to DP. If you're blocking, you have to let go of block in order to DP. And that's why the DP code is actually such an integral and great code. And so I really don't think it should go anywhere, even though it is kind of legacy reasons why we keep it. But the DP motion is very important. And again, I apologize if I don't talk much. I'm eating my very late lunch. Needless to say, I woke up very late today. I really need to get over going to sleep at 6 a.m. at night. Yeah, doing DP. Okay. The other thing about DP that makes DP codes a little hard is that nothing really teaches you the good way to do a DP. Oh, Double Bear is in here. Yes, I love watching Double Bear because I get to steal things from him. I am not eating anything healthy, I'll tell you that right now. I just needed to grab lunch real quick, and so it's just fast food. The trick to doing a DP motion is not actually doing the Z code that you see there. What you're actually doing is more like a little mini circle, a mini fireball. You want to hold forward and then spin the joystick through neutral. You're actually more doing forward, neutral, down, down, towards. You kind of want to practice this tiny circle motion that ends in down, forward. So you're just kind of doing like 3/4 to 4/5 of a circle. So while you're holding forward on the controller, do a little tiny circle that ends at down, forward. That's how you want to get good at the DP motion. If you're actually trying to do the forward, down, to down, forward code, it's actually really hard. It's a lot faster and a lot more control if you do the tiny little circle motion. Xrd, I don't think it's full right now, but if you can't find it, that might mean your connection speed is a little, is not strong enough, because I do have a 2-bar restriction. I like that idea, doing a C. Yeah, that's basically kind of how you want to think of it. You want to do it like a C. I am not on Wi-Fi anymore. I've had that problem fixed, fortunately. Yeah, Johnny Axel, I feel like is actually kind of tough, but Double Bear right now doing a good job. Gets in there, doesn't get his post-coin combo, but gets the hit. Nice. All right, here we go. He's going to get the knockdown. Oh, nice combo variation. I didn't know about that one. Oh my god, that was nice. But he accidentally did the mist, it looked like, or something. Oh, he's going to be able to get the combo out of this, yeah. Nice. Oh, he could have flipped. He could have flipped before the coin hit him. Okay, so some people are saying that Johnny Axel's very even. But it's one of those matches that you have to know in order for it to be even. But by default, it's kind of tough. But Double Bear knows his stuff. Needless to say, I am a huge Double Bear fan right now. I love watching his Johnny. He has way more options and way more variety in his offense than I do. And it's just so cool to watch him play. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the room is full right now. So there are 8 people in the room, so you won't be able to find the room for now. Yeah, Kumsa kick loop is a really weird code. I'm not sure where they came up with that weird code, but I mean it works. Double Bear is really, he's probably one of the other really strong players in our lobby. I really like watching Double Bear play Johnny. And you are absolutely right, Johnny. You are perfect. Nice, confirm into the coin. Ooh, level 3. Oh, he missed that. Missed the... Interesting. Yeah, when they stick to the wall, if you hit him with the level 3 misfinder, that wall sticks. If you do it at a range where they're not right next to the wall, they actually stick to the wall slightly higher. So the standard Johnny combo doesn't work. It only works perfectly if they're already with their back to the corner. Then you can do the standard follow-up. Else you really have to adjust it, and that's really a tricky thing. Nice blitz attempt, but ULD gets back in there. And I gotta say, man, like, one of the things that makes me super happy about this lobby so far I remember when I started this lobby, when UltraChenTV was playing Slayer at first, you could really tell that it was he was still learning a lot about the character. But right now, his Slayer looks a lot stronger. Obviously, a few little execution errors here and there, but his movement's gotten a lot better. His offense is a lot more thought out. And same thing goes for Showbiz. Like, Showbiz's movement was really restricted when he first started these lobbies. But you can see that his movement is getting a lot stronger. Oh no, too slow! Okay. Yeah, see, just a couple of execution errors. But that could also just be because it's online. To be honest with you, I'm sure UltraChenTV practices these things in training mode all the time. Probably right now just missing it because of the input delay or the online lag. That's why you're playing Axel. Okay, okay, cool. Mike C doesn't like tying bursts to meter in MVCI. What are your thoughts? It's really hard to say. You really have to see how it plays out, because it works. Every idea works if you balance the game around it. You know, if you're aware of it, like the amount of meter you gain or whatever, etc., etc. See, the reason why tying bursts to the meter might not be great is mostly because you want to be able to give people lots of meter for the ability to do lots of craziness in Marvel, because Marvel's a very meter heavy game. So you want all sorts of craziness with lots of meter. But if you have lots of meter, then a lot of people may just save their meter for bursts all day, right? They don't do anything except stay very defensive, and every time they get hit, they burst. Now, if you design the game so that bursts are very easily baited and punished, it's not a problem, because then you have to do... Oh, that was sick. Good job, Double Bear. But, I understand where Mike Z is coming from, but like I said, every system can work if you balance the entire game around that idea. If they made bursts act like so that you can just do them all day, and they're tied to meter like that, and there's really not any way to punish them, and so basically combos never get finished in this game because everyone bursts things all day, yeah, that could be a problem. That could be a problem. Dude, I can't wait for that demo, dude. I cannot wait for that thing. Nice! Got him. So hard to get that juggle afterwards. I don't know why. Good job to Double Bear with those stance cancels on the Treasure Hunter. Yeah, that would... There'd be a lot of... I mean, the interesting thing about the way that this game works with bursts, it looks like as it swaps the opponent in. I'm sorry, it swaps your teammate in. At least that's kind of what I remember seeing. If that's not actually what happens, if you lose a character, does that mean you can't burst anymore? Yeah, TVC has it. TVC has it as well. I'm wondering, right? Well, they announced that Guilty Gear Rev 2 is going to have a demo, just like Rev had at one point in time. So if you pre-order it, you'll probably get your hands on the demo. So basically, if you commit your money to them and they know you're going to buy their game already, they'll probably just give you the demo, like they did before. And so we'll be able to play Rev 2 a little bit early, and I can't wait because I really need to play with my second waifu Viking. First waifu, of course, is still Johnny, so... Keith really likes it, yeah. That's the thing, right? See, so it's really interesting. And especially if Keats and Mike Z disagree, oh, that's a conversation that I would really like to be a part of. He gets bored now without bursts or combo breakers. Yeah, he's a little biased, I think. But if you play a lot of KI, I mean, you'll find out why combo breakers are so nice, because when you're getting hit by combos, you have to think. Like, you're never at a point where you can stop thinking in Killer Instinct, and that's why Killer Instinct is one of the most mentally exhausting games to play. Because even while you're getting hit, you have to like, okay, am I getting hit? Should I try to combo break? Should I just eat this combo? And so you're always with the strategy. And that's where Keats is coming from on that. Coatic Titan. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's absolutely welcome to join. The room is full right now, unfortunately. Mirror matches always suck, Showbiz. I always think it. Yeah, that's why I like biking, because she sounds like a total asshole. Like she's just mad all the time. And I love that about her. Like, she just doesn't give a fuck, you know? I mean, that's what makes biking like true waifu status. That was dirty, June. That was so dirty. Oh my god. He did a hair car, YRC, and an instant overhead. Oh, that was brutal. I mean, people talk about that for biking, but dude, she's been top heavy forever. It's just they exaggerate, they just emphasize it more in this game, because I just think the graphics are cleaner. But she's always been that way, so it's not like it's really anything new in this game. June, right? Isn't it Oh June, or am I reading it wrong? The N is cut off on my screen. Yeah, it's Oh June. Oh June. What's going on from the dark side? What's going on, Mr. Henry? Not gonna ditch my stream for Wednesday night fights this time, I hope. Look at that pose from Milia. Animation frames are so cool. People have actually joked about that with Guilty Gear music. They're like, it's weird that the best like hard rock, metal rock, comes from Japan and a video game these days. It's like America forgot how to make metal hard rock like this. I do live in California from the dark side. I am from the sunny side. The end being cut off. No, that's just the way my TV is, I think. So it's not really a big problem. I can see it on my my XSplit window, but on my actual TV, the edges are slightly cut off. The BlazBlue soundtracks are different. They're not as metal based. I haven't heard the Nier or the Persona 5 music. I want to play Persona 5. I've never played any of the Personas, but Persona 5, the style, the artwork in that game, and the presentation are so beautiful. I feel like I'm compelled to. But I'm already spending 17 bazillion hours on Breath of the Wild, and I still haven't even started Final Fantasy 15 yet. So I don't even know if I have room for all these things. Cats are upstairs right now. They're chilling. They're used to sleeping at around this time, so. Thank you. Thank you, our Forgo. Much appreciated. What did they do to Nier Automata in a patch? That sounds like that sucks. I mean, the problem is Final Fantasy 15, I already own it. It's sealed. Because I was expecting to play it sooner than I have, so it's not like I'm waiting for a different release or something like that. I already have the game. Oh, that's right. You can't stream all of Persona 5, so I would just be able to play it during my downtimes anyway. Oh, they just loosened the restrictions? Okay. Oh, dude, I'm gonna be doing Tetris. I'll probably stream a little Puyo Puyo Tetris tonight. I'll play online. I feel really bad because you start at like 2000 rank. And so you have to work your way up a little bit. So the first few games I played yesterday, I mean, like, it's seriously like, go! And then I kill them. And then it's like, go! And then I kill them, like, super fast. And I'll watch them play Tetris, and like, if you, like, by the time they've laid down 2 lines, I've already scored my first Tetris. Like, it's pretty crazy. No. PS4 and PC are both very good versions of this game. The only problem is there's no cross-play. There's no cross-play between the two. So whichever one you get, you can't play the other. So like right now I'm on PS4. I actually don't own the PC version on Steam, which is why I haven't done a Steam lobby yet. I haven't really streamed any games from the PC yet, so I actually don't have a lot of experience setting that up. I'm just used to streaming from consoles. I know I can just do like a window capture. I just haven't ever set that up yet.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
People were streaming P5 anyway. That's funny. Okay, good defense so far. Now UD into the corner. Here we go with that note. Oh my god, empty jump into dust? I don't think that was intentional. I think he was trying to do jump slash into dust or something like that. Just ended up missing the slash, and so he just landed with the dust, and it worked out for him. You see, there you go, trying to use that horizontal chemical love to get in, but the chemical love is a dangerous tool if you stand a lot, and if you know that that's what Bloodberry wants to do, crouch at that range or just have something ready to punish it. Nice, okay, UD getting the sweep combo, let's go. UD trying to show his stuff here. Give Bloodberry the dream hack practice that he needs. And don't get me wrong either, Bloodberry, although he's very strong and does really well here in this lobby, I'm sure it's going to be a tough fight for him at DreamHack because those players in Texas are going to be super good. Nice attempt at the air throw, but I think that UD just had an interesting flip timing. Beautiful dash, ground dash into air throw. Goes for the reset, essentially, off of the missed uppercut. Knew he couldn't combo in time, so he just went for the instant overhead, and by instinct, UD was just blocking low and got hit by the overhead. Trade on the horizontal chemical love, and nice thing about Kai is that he can fight the note with his own projectile. So that actually makes Ino's approach a little bit tougher. See, like that. So now, oh no, a little too far with the Greed Sever. Doesn't use the seal that he planted, instead just goes right in there. Okay, Bloodberry blocking a couple of those. Oh, ride the lightning, but it's not gonna hit. Oh, but not punished in time. Uh-oh. I don't think that was supposed to be an uppercut from UD at all. I think that was supposed to be a fireball, but regardless, he's still getting the hits in. Look at this. Okay. Burst from Mr. Bloodberry. Now he's in. Okay. Everything changes now. Oh, no. He drops his combo, but UD didn't flip in time. Nice uppercut. Reversal timing perfectly, but a wake up. Super Hellfire. A little bit extra damage. Here comes the mix-up. There it is. That double overhead. And waking up with a slash is UD, but then gets caught by the chemical love into Roman cancel, and Mr. Bloodberry takes it. Well, whose fault is that, Mr. Henry? Whose fault is... No, I'm just kidding.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
How many air attacks was that? Jesus! There we go. Oh no, that's not what he wanted. I think he wanted to air dash into heavy, but it came out as just a towards H because he didn't get the dash. Oh, stroke the big tree. That's a low. Got to block low on that. It looked like Bloodberry was trying to go for a lot of different mix-ups there. Oh no, too slow on the Bandit Bringer. This music is so rocking. Nice, gets his combo in the corner. Well, didn't do it right. So, if you want to make sure that you flip even in the slightest like holes that people give you in their combos, when you're in the air, hold down back or hold back, and then hold one of the buttons like hold punch, and then basically double mash between like you can mash either just like one kick or one slash, or kind of like alternate between them like with your two fingers if you're on a joystick. But the reason why you want to do that is because that way, if the hole shows up and you do flip, you'll end up doing green. You'll end up doing the perfect guard. You won't accidentally flip and swing a button because you're holding back and holding punch down. So every button that you hit after you flip activates green blocking. So that way you don't end up accidentally doing an attack and getting hit when you should get hit. So that's the safest way to flip in the middle of a combo. Yeah, air throw. Her air throw is so good. What's the new Marvel news today? I don't think I got the new Marvel news today. Caller, iCaller. I don't think I got the new Marvel news today. Stroke the big tree. You know, block it. Block stroke the big tree. Biken is, it's interesting because I can't really say now because she's different. She's so different than she was before because she doesn't have the same kind of counter. So, FD stroke the big tree. Okay. Okay. What information did they teach? What information did they reveal about Marvel? Needless to say, I woke up late today, so I haven't had a chance to check my Twitter and all the news. So I just got up, took care of a bunch of chores, grabbed lunch, and then started this lobby. So, oh sweet. Okay. Okay. Cool, okay. I'll definitely read this over when I get a chance. Arcade, story mode, mission, collection, and training modes. Good job, Capcom. Oh, too high. Too high. But Showbiz should have been trying to flip anyway. Oh, cool. The story mode is actually kind of like an intro thing. Okay. Alrighty. We are in line, baby. We are in line. Yeah, stroke the big tree. A lot of times if you see it coming and you try to react to it, it's too late. The best way to stop stroke the big tree is just to kind of interrupt it beforehand, but it's also low profiles so many things. Every time you try to hit it, it just like slides under your moves, and so trying to hit stroke the big tree is tough. You have to have like crouching moves and stuff ready to go. Uh-oh. You got kicked out of the match. Oops. So what is the auto combo? I definitely saw that in some of the gameplay footage. There was auto combo and it was like auto hyper combo or something like that. Oh no. Did my room get destroyed? Oh no. Okay. It was just my room. Oh, there we go. Okay, Double Bear and June. Okay, well, I guess Showbiz got kicked out. Can you make it back in? I mean, a lot of games have that one button combo, so. 3 attacks plus launcher button. And instead has 4 attack buttons, light and heavy punches and kicks. Oh, okay, cool. So it's gotten back to MVC2 style, as well as 1 button apiece for swapping characters and infinity stones. Interesting, okay. Yeah, because they don't need assist buttons anymore. Okay, okay. Each character has a universal launcher move, that's crouching heavy punch. Each character also has a universal light launcher combo, light punch, light kick, heavy kick, and crouching. Whoa, you can go heavy kick into launcher. Interesting. That's going to be take a little bit to get used to. You can perform automatic combo by mashing the light punch button. This leads into a launcher, a few air attacks, and spikes the opponent back down. That makes sense. You know, I mean, like a lot of games do that. Unio has it. Persona has it. Even KOF had it too. So. Oh no, SSJ Tony snuck in. Showbiz made it back though too. Oh, it was Venushka, you took off. Okay, okay. Was it your connections that were being kind of weird? Let's see. You can swap characters at the start of a super, allowing you to have multiple supers on the screen at once. It sounds kind of like TVC. You can swap characters more than once per combo. Characters stick around for the last attack before leaving the screen, even if it's a super. Okay, that's very EX3 style right there. You can break out of a combo by holding down the tag button, but it costs 2 meters to do so. That's the burst. Okay, so they did have the down motion, but it's not final yet. So even though Capcom said fake news or whatever like that, it could just be, oh, they don't like that, let's change it. So they probably made sure to say that it's not that way. Only some characters use simplified motions. Ryu, for example, still currently uses the signature uppercut for a Shoryuken. There are no half circles or charge motions. That's fine. I mean, Marvel 3 already did away with a lot of specific motions. Each character has their own separate health bar. Yeah, it's the same as it was before. Happy birthdays can still happen if you time your tag poorly. Happy birthdays do not deal extra damage to the secondary character. Okay, because assists used to take extra damage, but that does not happen anymore. Advancing guards returns and can now reflect projectiles. Wow. So most air combos can be followed up with OTGs. It's still air combo after most throws, but it scales the damage a lot. That's a lot of good information here. Yeah, the rumor that I had heard a long time ago was that there was going to be no X-Men in the characters, and that doesn't surprise me, just because of the way that everything is set up right now in the Marvel universe. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they were trying to tone down the X-Men just a little bit because of that whole, you know, they trying to get the rights back from Fox. But I heard they're dialing that back around, so, you know, I seriously doubt that they wouldn't be restricted. Like, I wouldn't doubt that they could potentially come back via DLC. Let's just put it that way. Because I can't even, because honestly, if Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite never has Wolverine, that would be the biggest shame ever. Because Wolverine is literally the only character who has been in every single Marvel game to this date. And to have it so that he actually doesn't show up in a game would almost be blasphemy in my opinion. Oh, Double Bear going for some fancy combos there. Yeah, Wolverine's the only character who's been in every game, so he's gotta show back up for Infinite. If he doesn't, I would be really, really sad. I would be really, really sad. Johnny is so cool. God, it would suck if it took a year before they came back, but yeah, that would definitely be a possibility right there, and actually would be super cool. Yeah, if they actually brought them back for year 2, that would bring back hype so badly. Bloodberry, pay attention. You're getting hit at the beginning of the round because I don't think you were paying attention. Yeah, Double Bear is good stuff, dude. He has some awesome Johnny combos. Like I said, I'm a big Double Bear fan because he teaches me a lot of things that I need to know about that character. Oh, wow, bursting right through that vertical chemical of nice uppercut for Gwyn's fourth child. I always want to call him Gwyn's for the child. Nice. Good defense. Oh my god, Gwyn's fourth child with the defense and gets the throw and then just gets wake up throw back. Ugh. But that's Johnny though, like that's how you know you're at that next level of Johnny is when you're not dropping combos. What characters we all want in Marvel, huh? To be honest with you, the character that I really want in Marvel that they haven't announced yet is Black Panther. And the other one that I think would be really cool is, you know how TVC had giants, right? I know like me and Tasty Steve have talked about this before, but you know, there are giants in TVC, right? And this game feels a lot like TVC. But instead of putting giants in the game, they should put Ant-Man in the game. And one of his supers turns him into a giant temporarily. And then the camera zooms out and he turns into the giant Ant-Man. And then you play that mode for a while. And then it zooms back in when it runs out. That would be sick. That would be the best. I like how on the chat here, Gwyn's fourth child is now the Gwyn's fourth child. Yeah, Omito and Karinchu, yeah, you'll see them drop combos every once in a while. But that's one of the reasons why Johnny is one of my favorite characters, because he is so heavy with that. Oh, beautiful stuff, Showbiz! Alright, look at this! Okay, he had all his combos down. He also had the nice little mix-up on that, the disc. I like that. But here comes Bloodberry. Great burst. Oh god, yeah, that's so nice that when Milia dashes like that, I think she makes it under horizontal chemical up, so that's something that Bloodberry has to be aware of when fighting against Milia's. And there's that throw range from the air throw. And yeah, see, Showbiz, avoiding the note. That is exactly what you got to be doing. Now, of course, that's going to be easier because Milia has mobility for days. Oh, there's that horizontal chemical up. Like I said, that's something that you got to watch out for. Gets the throw. Here comes Showbiz. What's the... Oh, no, he missed the disc. Instead, just goes for raw overhead. Okay, gets in there. Oh, no, the turnaround hits, but Milia too low as she's crouching. Horizontal chemical up getting under there. Is he going to be able to finish this off? He needs OTGs. Oh, he just goes low instead. Ooh, okay, Showbiz taking round 1. Great stuff. Doctor Strange, I don't know if there are shoe-ins, but Doctor Strange I feel like is a shoe-in just because of his recent movie, right? Iron Fist, maybe. If they change Iron Fist to look like Danny Rand from the Netflix show, I'll be so sad. Hopefully they don't do that. Luke Cage would be awesome. Like, I wish they could do Daredevil, but there's really no way to do Daredevil without just making him generic guy. Like, I don't know how you would be able to do a blind mode, you know, like kind of this crazy thing. Like, if it was Rising Thunder, where like you have to play head-to-head on 2 different monitors and people had different views, you could do all sorts of cool things with Daredevil by like putting extra information on the screen for Daredevil while he's playing and like alter the graphics a little bit and do cool things like that. But I don't know how they could make him work. Showbiz's most impressive thing to me so far is the fact that he can type in between rounds. Like, he actually types in between rounds. It's crazy to me. That is some talent right there. Oh no, there it is. Just running face first into that horizontal chemical up. Oh, here comes Bloodberry with the mix-ups. Oh man, that just beat the chemical up completely. Here we go. Missed that follow-up. Okay, beautiful alpha counter. Get himself out of there. Someone please remind me again, if you block a full charged blitz attack, I forget, what's the frame data on that? Are they plus or are they minus? I don't remember. Nice, there we go. Alright, so Bloodberry giving it a go here. Oh. Looks like I'm up. Yeah, no worries, Showbiz. That's what it is, man. You gotta you get nervous here, but that's why we play these things, because you gotta conquer those nerves. Oh, we match. Let's go to the prom. Looks like that's a block. Where are my attacks? Ow. Oh, I didn't have enough meter for that. I thought I did. Nice. Double horizontal chemical up. Oh my god. This is not a good start. Help, 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 help. Ow! Okay. Well, there's your tech for you, Double Bear. Oh shoot! My combos are dropping. Oh, nice block. Oh, wake up 6P. That was interesting. Nice. Reset. Oh, she got me with the air throw. Oh, I tried the high block. I tried the high block. Don't. Okay. Okay, I'm a little... it's going to take me a couple of games to get back into this. to start feeling comfortable again. Yeah, exactly. Wake up. I haven't I haven't warmed up yet. Oh yeah, I definitely need more YRCs. I didn't really get an opportunity though because I just got rushed down, unfortunately. And it's hard to lock Eno down. Like, I want to get into the offense, but Eno is always airborne, and you spend most of that game being locked down. So it's really hard to get anything started in that. So I need to get my offense going. Okay, here we go. Tony's in here with his chip once again. Nice defense, but got opened up. Oh, and then the chip damage. Ah.
All or nothing. Counter. Counter.
Each stone has its own ability and super. It can be activated when a new meter is half full for a short duration, or when it's full for a longer duration. Infinity Stone meter is filled by getting hit or using your Infinity Stone ability. Power Stone's ability pushes characters to the other side of the screen and produces a wall bounce. Super increases the damage and stun duration. Power Stone opponents bounce much higher after certain attacks, allowing for new combos. That's cool. That's cool. Time Stone ability lets you dash through projectiles and behind opponents, while Super speeds up every attack's recovery time. Dang. Space Stone ability pulls the opponents close to you, while Super prevents enemies from moving outside a small enclosed area. That's so jacked up. Interesting. I don't know. MVCI sounds pretty cool to me so far. That's right, stun damage. I didn't even think about that.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
That's something that I really gotta test now that I think about it. How do I deal with crouching characters, especially a character like Eno when they're hit by that 2H miscancel air dash? Like, I got that to connect, but unfortunately the kick and then the punch just missed. So I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, if anybody wants to make an East Coast lobby, feel free. I'll put the information at the top of the screen as well. And that way some people can actually join an East Coast lobby if they want to do that. Oh, probably only would trap them if you hit them with it, I gotta imagine. I really do hope they also do some stuff about fixing the graphics a little bit as well. You know, a lot of people complain about the graphics. Hopefully they'll be able to do something to it and make it look a little sharper. I like that the guy who just kind of photoshopped some darker lines onto it, I think made it definitely look pretty cool. So I think there's definitely a lot of time and for them to tweak the graphics a little bit, because you can change a lot just through shading and lighting to make things look a lot stronger. It could just be the art style, but I think you can fix it a little bit too, so. Yeah, Showbiz has definitely strengthened a lot, but some connection problem happening over here. Oh, Hang on a second, I forgot to do this. Hey, I'm back! Yay! Okay, there we go. I had finished eating and I forgot to turn on the camera again. Yeah, see, KOF 14 was just tweaked some of the graphics and stuff like that. Ooh, the people you will be facing in the brackets at DreamHack Austin. Let's see. Have they generated the brackets yet, or is this just the players who have entered? So there's 39 players in here right now. Ooh, there's some brutal competition in this tournament here. Flash obviously is super good. Bear, I think that's UNLV Bear, not oops, who got kicked by accident? Someone accidentally got kicked. Let's see. Kizzy K, obviously super good. I didn't know Seth Lol played this game. Raph is super good. Kid Viper's super good. Shine is good. Hamad has been practicing this game a lot. Dogura's in there. Oh man, this is brutal. There's some brutal competition in here. So yeah, good luck with that. Oof. Oh, I'm not playing, unfortunately. I can't play at most of these events because I just have to do commentary. I have to be on call for commentary the whole entire time. This is DreamHack Austin that's coming up this weekend, which should be a lot of fun. So that's also a Capcom Premier event. So the Street Fighter tournament is going to be pretty freaking brutal. And I will be doing commentary for that. Yeah, Double Bear. Same here, man. I've been trying to get those crouching, the 2H combos. And, oh man, I have so much trouble making those work a lot of the time. So I wouldn't say free money for Dogura, man. The way that Kizzy and the way that Kid Viper have been playing, and if I don't know if NorCal Bears is showing up, but NorCal Bears is always super strong at this game. He's been doing super well. If him and Damondo actually manage to show up, it could be a pretty tough time even for Dogura. Well, so again, UAD, that Bears, I don't think is the same Bears. I think that's UNLV Bear. The TO guy who's running like the curly circuit and burst. And what was the burst circuit? I forgot what it was called. Because if you notice, that Bear is from Nevada. And so that's where that Bear is from, UNLV Bear, the guy who helps with like Smash 4 and all that stuff like that. I think it's that Bear, I'm pretty sure. I do miss competing, but I mean, the problem is I don't practice enough these days for me to really feel like I'm legit right now, and I get too salty about it. But yes, I do miss competing. I do miss competing a lot. And like I said, the biggest problem is I just feel like I'm not very good right now. I don't agree with that anymore, OmniSlash. I think the US Guilty Gear scene has really stepped it up. That last, oh, that was so beautiful, and that's too far, yeah. But beautiful, oh, YRC to keep himself safe, that was so nice. And now just guarding the pin, yep. Oh, man. Double Bear is a jerk. Burst League, that's what I'm thinking of, so. You know, my problem is I get so salty. I'm such an emotional person that I don't like the salt that I get. When I get salty, like, I'm not a very pleasant person, and it's tough. Like, I feel like if I didn't feel that way, like, I could definitely miss the salt of competing, but it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, that's true. They're all at Mikado right now. And they're all playing over there. And don't forget, too, like, Ryan Hunter was just in the team tournament at a Mikado tournament, and his team got first place. I don't know who else was on his team, but they just played at Mikado, and yeah, his team got first place. So good stuff to OS Ryan Hunter. Do you have the super? Yes, but too slow? No, he got it. Nice. It's so interesting. Double Bear and I do that combo differently. Oh, I like that, actually. Dash, jump, dust to get that combo. Oh, nice overhead! Oh, he wanted that miss cancel. He missed it. He missed it, but it's okay. Oh, that's punish. Yeah, that's not a good burst timing right there. Beautiful YRC. Oh, okay, Metacon, you have a lobby? Where's your lobby at? Metacon, give me your lobby information. Oh, shoutouts to not that one guy. Much appreciated. You may have typed your information in there. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. Got it. See if I can find room on this page that I can squeeze that in somewhere. Where can I type this? Oops. Can people still read the text when I shrink it so much like this? I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this here. I'm gonna figure out how to get Get ready to rock. Let's see if I can do this real quick.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock. Counter. Counter.
Oh, because I'm using... that's right, that's on the old school style. I need to change that to a different style. Oh, it's me. Okay. I'll keep working on this in just a little bit. What's going on, Peace Digital? What's going on? Oh boy, I'm back against Bloodberry here. Okay. Okay.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Nice air throw. Nice. Oh, she's so high up. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have enough meat. Oh, I did have enough meat. I just screwed up. Oh, dang, that killed me. How did I not? My button config is wrong or something? Oh, nice. Oh god, I fell for that again! I fell for it again! God, that was so many hits! That hit me so many times, I thought I was going to be able to move faster than that. Oh jeez, empty jump. Oh, nice. Nice. I didn't have enough meter. Oh god, I thought... I'm so confused. Okay, okay. Dude, I cannot fight Eno. I'm so bad against this character. I need to figure out how to fight this character. Explain throws in this game. Because throws are instant. Throws are 1 frame in this game. Throws will beat meaties. So if they time it right, you'll get thrown. If they just time it right, you get thrown. The only way that you can get away from... there's also moves that are throw invincible. So a lot of times you think you try to throw them, and then you try, and then you die, because there's a lot of moves that just have the property of not being throwable. Oh shit, well, I'm just having trouble trying to figure out how to format it, that's all. I'm trying to figure out how to format this so I can put both information on the screen at the same time. And it's confusing because also, XSplit is weird on me right now. XSplit is being weird on me. Why does it keep doing that? It's so weird. I hate this, because when I make it so small, I can't move it. No! XSplit, why are you so hard to use sometimes? XSplit can definitely be a pain to format sometimes. God. split. Why? Why can't I control this thing? Ugh. Why doesn't this work? Ugh. X-Bit, please. I don't have enough room on my layout in here to be able to squeeze all this information. I gotta figure out what to do about this. Ugh, I hate this.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Oh, make it scroll, huh? That's a good idea. I'm just gonna have to do this all over again. I'm gonna have to do this differently than I have it. Because unfortunately the text is on an outdated thing. So I need to change the way that it works. Sorry guys, I'm totally blocking the screen here with this. Setting that I can change this thing? Change the width of this without killing the font like that. That's the weird part. See, I want to change the width of this without stretching the text like that. How do I change the width of this?
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
See, it keeps on. Alright, hang on a second. Why? Canvas size, huh? Yeah, it's position, but the hell, man?
Melee, win, straight.
面倒だから負けたみたいな顔。お互い目的は別にあるよ。
I'm so baffled by this. I am actually legit baffled by this right now.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
So I definitely don't have this problem on the other one. On the other one that I have, it's not doing this, which is the weird part. The original setting I had, I'm able to do this just fine instead of stretching it. Yeah, no problem, Bloodberry. I'm still just trying to figure out how to fix this. Because normally... So watch, like if I do this and I bring this thing back here, when I actually try to resize this, see how like it automatically shrinks the text like this, right? And I don't understand. You know what? I'm just gonna do this real quick.
Duel 2. All or nothing. It's not over yet. Cautious win. Melee, win, straight.
I'm legit like confused by this right now, and it's driving me nuts. Oh, Jesus. Oh shoot, it's me. Sorry.
Johnny versus Johnny. Get ready to rock.
Nice. Nice. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Control. Oh, control might work. Okay, I'll try control. Okay, I think my button config is not set properly. Oh, nice conversion. Nice conversion. Shit. Nice. I added an extra config button so that I could use VIRCs better, but when I'm hitting it, it's not doing anything, so I think my button config isn't correct right now. I'm gonna have to check the next time I go there. So whatever you set during training mode and stuff like that might not affect the online setting. So I keep missing my VIRC.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Oh, it's alt click. It's alt. That's what. Oh, look, it's not doing anything. Come on. Well, I can crush you, but I can't. Oh, really? Come on. Really? I can change the buttons while spectating. Oh yeah, there you go. No, it's set. It just wasn't happening for some reason. I was just messing up then. I was just messing up. What the fuck, dude? Seriously? Oh, I use OBS all the time upstairs, but it doesn't have a lot of the features that I need. That's the problem. I've used OBS before. I use that for the stream upstairs, but like I said, it doesn't have a lot of the features that I need, that I want to make it work properly. I do a lot of crazy things that OBS isn't capable of doing. I know I've said this before, which is the thing that bothers me, so I know I've done this before. Oh, trust me, Venushka, I've been trying to set this up all day. That's all I've been doing for like the last half an hour, and it's driving me absolutely up the wall right now. Just trying to get this stupid texting to work.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock. Counter.
Yeah, I know Boats and Joes, but like, oh, it's that OCD in me, and it's just like super pissing me off right now. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna have to figure it out some other time, unfortunately. Sorry, Venushka, I'm not going to be able to get the second one on stream. I'm just not going to be able to do it because I can't figure out what the problem with this is.
Keep on rocking.
So weird.
Keep on rocking.
That works. That's the best I'm gonna do for now. Unfortunately, that's the best I'm gonna do for now. Worst thing about it too is when you shrink the text box to a certain height, you can't move it anymore because then everything becomes change the size of it. Because there's like the width of like where you can actually change, where you can actually move its position disappears where you can select. You have to do it via layout only. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to type that in there, Venushka. There's nothing I can do about it. There's no way I can get any room in there. Sorry, dude. Like, yeah, it's probably true. It's probably in the stream title as well, so... stream lobby, East Coast stream lobby ID password. 2+ bars. Alright. Oh, frustrating, dude. That's actually a good idea to change it to PS3 and PS4. This is definitely the OCD factor that I have here when I run into problems like this. Like, I just have to fix it, otherwise it like drives me nuts. It's just that's just the general nature of my brain. It's not even just the programmer brain either. It's just how I am in general. I was like this long before I became a programmer, but that's also probably why I am a good programmer. Is because I just predisposed to that kind of mindset already. So, that's so weird. Like you think that there would be a simple way to take care of that, but oh well, whatever. Yeah, unfortunately, it's probably also affecting my play right now because it's all I'm thinking about. Like, I'm not thinking about everything else, anything else right now. So, what the hell is this background music? I actually don't remember this background music at all. Yep, don't need to be a programmer to necessarily have the programmer brain, for sure. For sure. I used to code mostly in Java, then I switched over to C#, and so C# and Java are where my expertise lies, and I can say that because the two are virtually the exact same thing, so I used to develop automation frameworks. I used to help do automation frameworks, but I lost my job last year, and so now I'm a full-time streamer. I used to be a programmer. I'm not a programmer anymore. I still have, obviously, the programmer background, and I still know how to program. Obviously, I'm probably a little rusty now, but only about a year's worth of rust, and I will basically be able to get... I mean, they're obviously different, right? There's a lot of differences between the two, but there's still a lot of similarities, and the mindset between Java and C# are very, very similar. So, to pick up which one? To pick, what are you trying to pick up? C# or Java? Oh, Showbiz, thanks for joining, dude.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, he's so low. Oh my god, I got baseball batted. Nice anti-air. Ooh, how did I dash? Nice. Oh, it comboed into the poison. Okay, I don't have any experience versus Faust. No experience versus Faust.
All or nothing.
Oh, it's supposed to be a coin. Oh my god, my kick goes under him. Oh, he ended up so far? That was so weird. He ends up so far away on that. That's so odd. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Nice tech. Oh, I thought he was going to be on the other side. Oh, you can't block that. That's right. Oh my god. Dang, he crouches under my kick. Rough. Oh, okay. Let's see here. JavaScript isn't too hard to learn. JavaScript is a little bit easier to learn. JavaScript is less programming, more scripting. Programming is actually a lot harder than that than JavaScript. But I mean, it's hard for me to say. I haven't done a lot of JavaScript programming before in the past. I've dabbled it in a little bit. So S coin S, huh? Interesting. Okay. Man, I spent all day practicing that and I can't get it anymore, but I wonder if it has to do with the lag. That was unfortunate. Oh, that was cute. Ow! Oh, shoot. What is going on? Wow! Oh my God, what happened? What happened? My super... Did my super lose? I'm so confused right now. I was just so assuming that it was gonna connect that I just got lost. Oops. Oh, I just got hit low. That sucks. So wait, what just happened? My super lost, right? I thought I had invincibility. Like, does that move that Chip has invincibility or something? I'm really confused about that. Dude, you don't know, Johnny, I've always felt Johnny's super's really bad. Like, it makes me sad that it actually doesn't hit low people. Like, I hate that. I hate that. Man, I am not getting any of my stuff out today. I need to practice. I need to get my stuff practiced right now.
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
I need to learn also expansion
Johnny versus Eno.
Something here really quick, guys. Sorry. I need to make those esports pennies here, so I apologize ahead of time. Ugh. Why is it counter hitting? Oh, is it because the risk gauge is up, right? Oh, that actually is it. So how did it miss last time? That's so weird. Yeah, see there it missed. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I gotta stop doing that somehow. What's the window for that? Is that like a 2-frame window or a 3-frame window? I wonder if anybody knows. I wonder if anybody inherently knows what the window for that is. Three frames, huh? That about makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I'd sent my latency up a little bit to see if that helped me, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Ugh. See if he's gotten back to me or not here. The dust air combo in the corner? Yeah, basically, let's do this. Jump, dust, mist cancel, slash, double jump, dust, mist cancel, dust. Oh yeah, absolutely. This game is worth getting no matter what, pretty much. This game is pretty much the best game ever. But you have to do the mist cancels, and it has to be at least level 2 or better. If you're only at level 1, you're not going to be able to do that combo. So slash dust, mist cancel. So you want to jump, dust, mist cancel like that, right? Mist cancel, slash, and then double jump. Oops. And then dust, mist cancel, dust again. So you just have to do it really fast, that's all. And then just do dust, miscancel, dust again into Zweihander. That's basically how you do that. There's no reason to wait for Rev 2, to be honest with you. Like, I would just get it now because upgrading to Rev 2 is gonna cost cheaper anyway. And there's all these deals out there right now for how to get this game cheap. They're actually, like, it was on $13 on Amazon or something like that. And if you actually get it that way, and then the upgrade might actually be cheaper overall than getting Rev 2 completely. But yeah, so basically you want to do dust, miscancel, slash, double jump, dust, miscancel, dust. And yeah, it just takes practice, but eventually it makes sense. I'll see Johnny's do it on like matches online. I'm like, holy crap, that looks crazy. And then I'm like, wait, that's the exact same combo that I do. Like that. So there you go. Yeah, see, Rev was like super cheap, so I would definitely just go and get Rev now, just so you can start playing it, just so you can start learning it. Rev 2 will be different for some characters, but it'll be similar enough that you can start learning how to do things like YRCs and stuff like that. Dude, landing anything with Johnny feels amazing, dude. It's so good. It's so good. I actually think it's funny too, because Double Bear and I do the stance cancel treasure hunter combo differently mid-screen. He actually double dashes into quick miss stance cancel as fast as he can. I actually do one dash into missed cancel and then use the double tap forward to actually actually let the stance travel a distance as my second dash, and then I activate the super. It's really interesting. So there's two different ways to do that depending on which one feels more comfortable for you. This game has magic series. In general, it's punch, kick, slash, hard slash. Do you play on joystick or pad, Good War Evil? I'm curious about that. Yeah, the demo could come at any point in time. We don't know. Oops, got 2 hits on that one. Meant to get 1 hit. Oh my god. Jesus. You're a stick user, huh? So the tricky thing is, if you're a stick user, I mean, honestly, you can play with any format that you want. There's the standard Guilty Gear layout that people use that's a little unintuitive. But that's just because they're trying to mimic the 4-button the kind of art layout that people are used to in the Japanese arcade. So what they actually do is they put punch at light kick, and they put kick at light punch. So they basically create an upside down U of, well, let me do it mirror image here, of punch, kick, slash, heavy slash, dust. And so the middle button, which is medium kick, does nothing. So people have learned to play it that way. Now, I don't necessarily recommend you use it that way, because the reason why people did it that way is because when they play in the arcade, then they could adjust. But nowadays, because everyone has their own joystick and their own layouts, it really doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, some people do that with KOF as well, but some people don't. So you can actually do anything you want at this point in time. So it's hard for me to say that that's exactly how you want to have to go and learn it that way, but you can change it to however you feel like it makes you feel comfortable. Because like I know, like when I play Mortal Kombat, I play on a completely different layout than anybody else does, just because it feels more natural to me to play it the way that I do. So you can do any layout that you want. But it's just nice to be able to play the game, get used to the buttons, get used to all the concepts like the yellow Roman cancel and all those things ahead of time. There is no launcher button. There is no launcher button. It just depends on every character. Basically, they have different ways to pop opponents up into the air. Now there is a universal dust that is a launcher that goes into a special kind of air combo or a special kind of quarter combo, but that's its own system entirely, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. I would more worry, there's really no launcher into air combo in this game. So like the standard air combo, so like the Johnny combo that I'm doing that I was just showing in the corner only does that because the Mist Finder puts them into a tumble state that counts as airborne. So when I hit them with stuff, they're just automatically in the air and it leads to air combos. Everybody has jump cancelable normals in this game. In fact, most characters have a lot of jump cancelable normals. So you just happen to hit people out of the air and then just jump cancel normals all over the place. Yeah, everybody has a universal dust that goes into an air combo, but that air combo doesn't act like any other air combo in the game. It's its own complete system that you have to learn separate from standard air combo launches. So I don't want to consider dust as a launch. I don't want to consider it that way because I don't want to think, and most people can't even combo into their dust. So it's not like you can do kick slash heavy slash dust launch air combo. All the dusts are really slow and they count as overheads, and so you can't even combo into those into an air combo. It's usually very different. I use a TE2 and I need a new stick. I need a new joystick because this thing is driving me crazy because it doesn't have a touchpad on it. So I'm like losing a lot of functionality, and I'm having a lot of execution problems recently, and I wonder if it's the stick. I almost feel like I need to get myself another stick at some point. Really?
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Yeah, I'm actually seriously considering learning to use I'm actually seriously considering using, you have to make a brand new text source. Is that just all it is? Like you can't use one that already exists? Interesting. Oh, that's so weird. That might actually work, and I might just actually have to do it that way. That's what Kyobi suggested, just creating a brand new text source and then going from there. Okay, well that seemed to have worked, so I'll tweak it a little bit later. Oh, thank you, Good War Evil. Much appreciated. much appreciated. What game would you compare this to coming from Capcom Fighters? This game is probably closer to the Marvel games, to be honest with you. TVC is really similar. If you've ever played TVC, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. A lot of people have not played Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, so it's hard to say, but this game definitely has a Tatsunoko vs. Capcom feel to it a little bit, so. I don't think hitboxes should ever be banned. Like, I just don't think that they're unfair. Like, they're the right way to play, to be honest with you. I do think they're better than joysticks, and I do think they're better than pads, and everybody should be using them, but they aren't. But, like, it is like Blaze Blue. It is like Blaze Blue, but trust me, a lot of Guilty Gear players don't like Blaze Blue. So, take that how you will. Nice low. Is that gonna connect? Yes, okay. Oh, I got hit? do it again. I swear I'll keep doing it. Yeah, Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear feel very, very different, to be honest with you.
All or nothing.
Oh, went right under. Oh no, I'm gonna get grabbed by that. Nice. Oh, you can still do stuff on the way down. Okay. I should not have burst there. That was a 2-hit combo thing. God, I gotta watch out for that move. I get hit by Alpha Blade a lot. And I also stand a lot on my wake up, I noticed. I think Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue feel pretty different to me. Ah. Dang it. Ooh. Oh man. Wake up supers, wake up supers. But yeah, this game feels a lot like Blaze Blue. It's definitely, the closest game to this game is Blaze Blue. So there is definitely a lot of Blaze Blue-ishness to the game. But if you don't like Blaze Blue, I wouldn't use that as a deterrent to play this game. Because I like playing Guilty Gear and I don't like playing Blaze Blue as much. So there's sites to buy keys. That's a good question, actually. I'm not sure. Man, my Johnny feels so slow, I swear.
Let's rock.
Blaze Blue. Ow! I just got punched in the face. Oops, that didn't work. Ow! What's the other thing I want to show you? I'm gonna have to figure out what the proper follow-up on that combo is to Soul, because I get pushed out further than I wanted to do, so I'm gonna have to test that out. Dizzy, gosh, she looks so good in this game. I can't ever get over how good she looks in this game. Oh my god, I just got swept. He's under me. Oh, Bloodberry's back. Ah, I got dusted. Oh, I hit the mouth. Oh, right under me. Too low, too low. She gets naked in her intro? I didn't know she did. Ow. God, I gotta remember that she ducks under that with that crouching H. That's nice. Oh my god, I run under, but somehow we missed each other. I don't know how that happened. Whoops. Yeah, the hitbox is interesting, but putting the jump button down there actually turns out to be such a smart idea. So I think it's the right thing to do, to be honest with you. In the end, it's probably better because jump is just an action, and if you can program it into your brain, it works just fine. God, we look the same. Wonderful. Oof. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, I should have burst. I should have burst. I should have burst. No, I'm not using a hitbox. I want to learn it though, to be honest with you. Oh my god. Oh, I couldn't tell which one I was. I keep missing my jump attack. Sadness. Okay, I couldn't flip out of any of that. Nice. Oh, I just didn't hit a button fast enough. It's actually really deceiving when that crouching H misses. It actually makes it scarier sometimes because you're like expecting to block it and it misses. You're like, oh, time for me to attack, and then you get bodied. Oh, man. Two time travelers are Axel. Axel's one of the time travelers. Who's the other time traveler? Would it be Bedman? Yeah, the hitbox is I've used the hitbox before. I tried learning it for Marvel. Boy, that was tough to do. Holy crap, that was hard to learn. But I still think it's the right thing to do because there's a couple of things that are going to be harder on a hitbox than on a joystick, but I'm sure you can get around those. But like certain things like just being able to dash, being able to switch from crouch block to stand block is going to become a lot easier. So switching between blocks is going to be super easy because going from down back to back, there's this fear in your brain that you're accidentally going to go to up back. So you have to try to kind of do it carefully. And so a lot of times that actually makes you switch too slowly. But on the hitbox, if you want to switch, you just let go of down. And it makes it super easy to do. Eno is the time traveler. Okay, yeah. Oh my god! How do you... There's supposed to be delay at the end of the regular burst, if I'm not mistaken. Greed Sever, the unblockable move online. Oh, that sucks, Bloodberry. Wow, someone was actually selling the hit. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The hitbox takes a while to get used to. It really does, and it can be frustrating. But you have to dedicate your time to it. If you don't dedicate your time to it, yeah, then there's going to be problems. Yeah, 720 motions are weird because you kind of have to... Actually, I don't think 720 motions are that hard on it. Because I used to play a lot of fighting games on keyboard back before they were good joysticks. So when I used to play MAME, Samurai Showdown, for example, I would just play it on the keyboard. And so I actually got pretty decent at using the keyboard. So hitbox isn't too weird to me. And in fact, you can actually, if you're on the PC version of this game, you can actually test it by doing jump on the space bar. And then you kind of get the same thing. The reason why the jump button being in that location over there is really nice, and I know they talk about this on their videos, but I don't know how many people talk about it here. By putting the jump button at the bottom middle, either hand can jump. So if you want to jump instant fireball, you don't even have to do it with one hand. It's not like jump instant fireball like this. You actually jump instant fireball with this hand. So you actually use this hand here, you go jump fireball button like this. So putting the jump is actually super, super easy. So yeah, see, I don't think 720 is that hard on the hitbox. I think it's actually pretty easy. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if I can do this here. Uh-oh, did somebody get stuck again? Somebody's stuck. What happened? What happened? Wait a second. I have a menu up here. There's not even a loading screen. What's going on? I think the room died. I think my game just died. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to recreate the room, guys. I'm gonna have to recreate the room. Ugh. Alright, hang on a second. Let me recreate the room. I don't know what happened. Dude, look at this. I can't even close the application. Whoa! Dude, check this out. Like, this whole thing just, like, completely died. Dang. Yeah, good games, Double Bear. Good games. You gotta help me one of these days. You gotta tell me where. Like, I know my biggest problem is my movement. You gotta help me. Like, tell me where I can improve my movement and my offense from, Double Bear. Dang, it like totally exploded here. Yeah, but you gotta help me out one of these days, Double Bear.
Guilty Gear Xrd. Online.
There we go. Dude, it looks like it's starting everything over again. Did I lose everything or am I okay? Did I lose my save data? Okay, I didn't. God, I was terrified there for a second. Let's do this. So now the ID is going to be LVM, or is that, oh god, I wish they would stop using those letters, because I don't know if that's an L or if that's a 1. Let me know, guys, if you can figure out what that is. Is that a 1 or is that an L? I think that's a 1, actually. Yeah, that's a 1. Okay. God, it doesn't look any different. Oh, there it is. 01VM. Okay. It's 01VM. There you go.
We've got a new color. We've got a new color. We've got a new color.
Oof.
We've got a new color. Johnny versus Kai. Get ready to rock.
Kai, huh? Kai. Let's do this. It's not a Q, it's a... Oh, someone's just being weird. Okay.
Heaven or
Alright.
one. Let's rock.
Oof. Oof. Practice wave dashing. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Grinding it out. Yeah. Nice. Beat sever. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Sakuya Izayoi. I would like to do this for PC, but I actually don't own this on the PC. So one of these days I'll probably, you know, I need to wait for one of those cheap Steam deals, and I need to grab this on PC so I can actually do that. Dude, join anyway, dude. Join anyway. Like, there's also the machines off to the side that other people would love to be able to practice on and hang out with, so... Oops, wrong one. Oh, shoot. Nice, nice. Oh my god, I lost a lot of life on that! Shit with the damage! I didn't know how that ended. Oh god, I got caught by Alpha Blade again. Can't even jump away in time. Just get outraged. Oh, nice, you got it. It's so nice that hits on both sides. Missed it, I missed it. Nice. Nice. Oh, I missed my stance cancel treasure hunter. I got too excited and I couldn't do it right. Maybe that should work now. Let's see. This. And that should tweak it. There we go. That's good. Change the font to soft Tyre. And also change it to bold. Go. Perfect. Okay. Let's see here. It's finally working, yay. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. I had to create a brand new one, just like Kyobi suggested. I couldn't alter the one that I already had.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock. Counter. Counter.
All right, cool. Okay, finally got that working. And that's nice too, because now I can just put as much information in there as I want. So it'll always be able to do whatever I want it to do. So it is absolutely worth getting this game because you can find very cheap deals for this game. And the upgrade from Rev 1 to Rev 2 is going to cost different than the actual purchasing of Rev 1 of Rev 2 by itself. So if you actually do that, it might actually be cheaper if you can find the deals. It'd actually be cheaper if you can find the deals to buy yourself a copy of Rev 1 and then do this, as opposed to just going straight to Rev 2. Rev 1 plus upgrade might be cheaper than just Rev 2, and then that way you can also get some practice in there as well. So, worth it. What is worth it supposed to do? What is it supposed to do? Before Rev 1 is Guilty Gear Xrd Sign. So it went from Guilty Gear Xrd Sign to Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator, and now it's Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator 2. You think that's confusing, but it's actually not, considering you went from Guilty Gear to Guilty Gear X, to Guilty Gear XX, to Guilty Gear XX Reload, to Guilty Gear XX Slash, to Guilty Gear XX Accent Core, to Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus, to Guilty Gear Xrd, to Guilty Gear Xrd Sign, to Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator, to Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator 2. It doesn't get any less confusing, dude. Yeah, definitely. We'll try to get more East Coast stuff going there as well. I'll probably add in your stream information as well once I move on to the next match. Oh my God, Soul. How many characters do you know, Bloodberry? Jesus. Oh dang. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Oh my God, we're gonna do this, huh? We've got ourselves dragon install combos. Oh, I crouched too fast. I didn't know that did that. I like how it changes the background music permanently. Holy crap. Yes, it'll work on Steam as well. It is definitely a Steam option. Oh, jeez. Missed it. Oh, that was supposed to be a burst. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, Rev 2 will have an upgrade on Steam as well, actually. Yeah. So it'll be nice to get it now, so you might as well start. You might as well start playing now because there's no reason not to get used to the game systems and stuff like that. You can start learning everything. The training modes in this game are ridiculous, so it'll just be good to learn those kind of things very early on. So, dude, Dragon Install's the best. Radio! I don't even know what they yell, but that's all I'd say, basically. I don't know anything about Kuneihyun. Oh. God, I'm never ready for that. I'm never ready for that counter hit, and it screws up my timing. If I see that counter hit, I have to know I can get the alternate combo. Oh! Ooh! That combo's from so far. Oh, dang, okay. Woo! Dude, this game is too good. Actually, if you're gonna grab the game, check my channel and see if there's any sort of like game purchase links to the stream to Steam or something like that. I turned that on, and if you do that, then purchasing the game would actually help me. But I'm not sure exactly how that works. I've never actually did that before, so I'm not sure exactly how that works. But where's the actual channel? Let me see here. I'm not sure if there's a way to do that or not. I'm not sure how to make that work actually. So Sin. Ooh. Threw off my combo timing, threw off my groove. He's thrown off my groove. It's like my favorite line from that show, from that movie. Oh, nice. Oh! Yes, man. Oh, dang. Oh, he ran out of food. Emperor's New Groove it's weirdly one of my favorite movies of all time, and I think it's like I always have the 3 top funniest movies of all time, maybe 4 top funniest movies of all time. Although Princess Bride is just a great movie, I don't necessarily consider it one of the funniest movies of all time because there's so much more to that movie than just the humor. But if you're talking about movies that are just pure comedy, that they're only there to make you laugh, I think the 3 funniest movies of all time are Holy Grail, Airplane, and Emperor's New Groove. Yeah, I don't know how to make it work. Yeah, good game is Makoto. I don't know how to make it work. I honestly don't. So otherwise, don't worry about it. Just grab the game on Steam. Just do it. Just do it. Just grab the game on Steam and don't worry about me. I don't know exactly how it works, so don't worry about it. But if I can figure out, actually, I'll ask. I'll ask how that works on Twitter. I'm sure Twitter will be able to tell me.
Let's rock.
Which purchase program where you can buy games from your channel. Yeah, but if you want to get it for PS4, get it off of there for sure. Because I'm pretty sure that Twitch thing is only tied to Steam. Yeah, I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, see, exactly. Half price for the upgrade. Oh my god, Bloodberry's using Potemkin, super scary. Oh my god, a little bit of delay, a little bit of delay. Potemkin versus Chip is probably one of the most frightening matches in all of Guilty Gear history. Because my god, if you, oh, those TGM clones. Yeah, I saw you tweet that to me. I faved your tweet. But the problem with Twitter is there's no way to organize your... You know what? There's no way to organize your favorite tweets. Nobody's designed one. Anyways, I definitely faved your tweet. So we can definitely do that. Because, yeah, I would love to try one of those TGM clones. Because I was playing the other one for yesterday, and I played in endless mode for an hour, and I was just like, you can't die on this thing. You basically have to kill yourself once you get to level 15, or you can literally play forever. And I was just like, oh god, I had to kill myself, and it's just like, it's kind of disappointing. But I will definitely play some Puyo Puyo Tetris tonight, maybe for an hour, and then switch to Zelda or something like that. But just to stream myself playing online so people can actually watch me play Tetris. And they can tell me if I'm actually super good at Tetris or if I'm actually kind of scrubby at Tetris. The interesting thing about the Puyo Puyo Tetris online is there is a little bit of lag sometimes. Like even when you score a Tetris, you'll see it drop and sit there for like 5 or 6 frames and then it disappears. It's really weird. And then the biggest problem with the game right now is that when you actually try to activate swap the hold piece, like the instant a piece comes in, I tend to hit it too early so it doesn't affect it. So like if you drop a piece and it goes away and then you hit hold, on some other games it will automatically, even if you push hold early, it'll swap them right away. But in this one, if you hit hold a little too early, it doesn't switch the pieces right away. And so I'll actually rotate and drop the piece, and it hadn't switched yet. And so it'll be in completely the wrong piece in the wrong place, and I just like kill myself like that, so. I did like Rival Schools, the first Rival Schools, but I never played it against people. I only played that one against the computer because not a lot of people played that game when it was at the UCLA arcade. So it was always just by myself. I played a few people a couple of times, but again, back then none of us were smart enough to really take advantage of the games fully. I don't know the second game all that well, which is why Acho just recently, no, it was Mikado just recently put some tournament footage up there. Last week I was going to watch it and actually do some delayed hyper commentary on it so I could learn the game. However, I forgot E-League was going to be running, so I just decided not to do it because everyone was going to be watching E-League anyway. So at some point in time, I will definitely do the DHC on that. So, do I like Revelator? Revelator is currently my favorite fighting game. Like, without question. I have the most fun when I play this game. This game makes me feel good. When I use Johnny, like it's almost orgasmic when you use this character because the miss cancel, the pressure, the combos, it's so fun. The characters are so different. The system is so well thought out. Everything about this game is just fantastic. Revelator currently is maybe, I mean, it might even be top 3 favorite fighting game of all time at this point in time. My favorite fighting game of all time is Super Turbo. Second is probably Vampire Savior. Third, God, right now might be this game because I love this game so much. And it's interesting too because when you watch me play Street Fighter V, like I'm trying to get good in that game. And it's frustrating and it's annoying. And then when I play this game, even when I lose, you know, I get salty because that's just how I am. But even losing is kind of fun, and like the improvement that I'm gaining in this game feels so much more palpable than I am in Street Fighter because it feels like this game has stuff to get good at. Like, I've described this with Guilty Gear in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, I feel like Guilty Gear, thank you Bloodberry, I actually really appreciate that a lot. But I mean, I just want to support E-League because my friends are on there and everything like that, so you know. Plus another thing is if I stream, no one will watch me because it'll just be like me and Bloodberry. But the thing that makes Guilty Gear Revelator feel great is honestly, the Roman cancel is one of the biggest genius mechanics in the game because Roman cancel lets you cancel a move at any point in time. Now, there generally is smart places to do it, but because of that, it opens up the possibility for billions of combo paths, billions of offensive tricks, billions of options of what you want to do. So what that actually makes it happen then is when you become one with your character in Guilty Gear, it is unlike any feeling you have ever had in a fighting game because you will make shit up on the spot that works just because you know the character. A lot of the times if I watch Omito and Karinchu and I see them do some stupid sick Johnny conversion, I know deep in my heart that's not something they practiced. That's just something that they knew because they have played this game so damn much that they were like, oh, you know what? This will work. This will work. And it's just like, it's so great. It's so great. And like, once you play this game, your ability to control this game is just fantastic. It's so good. It's so good. This game makes me happy. Happy in the pants, man. Happy in the pants. Whoops. Nice. Ow. I haven't been able to get my offense going yet. Nice double jump. I am stunned, but I'm still alive. Ah, the backwards Mega Fist death. Okay.
Keep on rocking.
Oops, that's not good. Oh boy. Oh, the match where jump slash becomes a pain in the ass. Danger time is kind of a dumb mechanic, but as you can see, we haven't seen a danger time all day yet today. So there is definitely oh, it sucks. When you hit him with the armor, it doesn't count as a coin. Where's my coin? Oh, that was beautiful. Where's my super? I tried the super, but I couldn't figure out what time I was waking up off the floor. I was like, when am I gonna get up off the... Oh, that's too... Ah, I got hit. Okay. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, danger time is like... It can be random, but it's still not even that bad. Like, there's really not... It's an annoying mechanic, like, it shouldn't be there, but if you can point to me a fighting game where there's not a mechanic that shouldn't be there, I will show you a fighting game that doesn't exist. Every game has a flaw in some way, shape, or form or another, so there's no such thing as a perfect game. Even this isn't a perfect game, and that's fine with that. Like, I think it's great the way it is, and I like how it is, so... I think that's fine. Oh wow, they actually give you meter when you Danger Time or Clash now like that? That's actually kind of cool, okay. And Danger Time does create a lot of hype, yeah. It can be fun for viewers as well. And as we know, whatever's fun for viewers is not fun for players. Because the more stressful it is for players, the better it is for viewers, and that's just basically... That's the fighting game mix-up. That's what fighting game players have had to deal with their whole entire life. If a game is fun for viewers, it's not necessarily fun for players. Wow! Oh my god, I actually thought that Potemkin won that exchange. Come on, Bloodbear, you got this. He's giving himself the struggle here with that Potemkin. Third Strike, to be honest with you, the most flawed mechanic in Third Strike is the parry. The parry is actually the worst thing about Street Fighter 3. That's my opinion, because I actually really dislike Third Strike in a lot of ways, because I think the parry mechanic is very flawed, and I do not think it makes for a good game. The people who have played the game have made it a good game, despite how broken parries are. But the parries definitely need a tweak. Oh, that wasn't actually a true combo. I mean, the balance is also a huge problem in Third Strike, but the balance in Third Strike is not a problem. The balance in Third Strike is a result of the parry mechanic. The reason why some characters are low tier is because they have the worst ability to punish people for trying to parry. If you look at the best characters in the game, they are all the characters who can punish you the most for trying to parry. Yun Ganajin is unparryable. Chun-Li Kara Throw versus Crouch Medium Kick is such a good mix-up versus parries. Ken has the high versus the low confirm into Shippus. Urien has unblockables. Makoto has a command throw. Basically, every character that can punish you for parrying, that is the determination of the tier of that game. And that's why I don't like parries, because parries are too powerful in that game. Yeah, and parries also ruin the fireball mechanic. Fireballs are completely useless. That's why first game ever that Ryu is worse than Ken, you know, those kind of things. Until Street Fighter V Season 2, where now Ryu is just garbage. But then that's just me. I don't like parries. But it does bring hype at the co-op, but it's a funny kind of hype, because it's like people hate one-frame links. Yet, to be able to parry everything, it's basically like doing a one-frame link like 4 times in a row, and people get hyped by that shit, right? If Third Strike was the most popular game today, people would be complaining about parries because parries are too hard to do for beginners. You know what I mean? They would be like, oh my god, because they're not playing, so they're enjoying it. But like, today's day and age, people would hella get mad at parries. Oh my god, Tony is just going in! Tony, no, stop! Oh my god! Leave him alone, he's already dead! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh. So, there are a lot of things in Third Strike I do like. I love charge partitioning. I wish charge partitioning was a thing that stayed. But charge partitioning is really hard and really abstract, so I don't think a lot of people would be able to do it properly. You can tell because people always say, oh look, you can charge partition in Street Fighter 5. Charge partitioning has never existed except for Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. That's the only game where it has ever existed. Oh my god, Chip took so much damage from 4 hits. Oh my god, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Oh, he missed the last one. But that's like 2 combos and Chip is almost dead. Oh, good counter. Great counter from Makoto DMV. He's way smarter than I. What? How did that hit? Oh, you should have canceled that into the follow-up. Makoto DV. Makoto DV, you should have did the... You would have been able to kill him That was something that probably is just going to take some practice, take some awareness of when to look at the energy bar and go, oh, you know what, this should be able to finish him off. But nevertheless, good stuff on that second round. Great stuff on the second, great adaptation. You were stopping a lot of things, and no worries, that's just something that you learn. That's why this is a beginner lobby. This is a beginner lobby, so. Stand light kick and the flash kick is in every fighting game. That's not charge partitioning. That doesn't describe charge partitioning at all. I'll explain to you what charge partitioning is after this game, because it's completely different than what you think it is. Well, 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 look at this mechanic that we have here. Oops, the other side. I wasn't expecting that. Oh god, I get hit by that every time. I keep switching my high-low every time. Well, that sucked. Oh, he still can do a button on the way down. And then I got caught by that. I will never stop that move. I will never, ever stop that move. I'm going to get hit by that 100% of the time. Nice. Jesus, I don't know what side he's on. Woo. No, I will never avoid that move. Nice mix up. God, Alpha Blade again. Alright, so the problem with charge partitioning that nobody understands is that charge partitioning can only affect how you get to your charged up special move. Stand light kick and the flash kick is everything after charge partitioning can be applied. So the way charge partitioning works is that, imagine you have a meter for charge timing, right? So you need to go bing, and then you can charge up, and now your move is charged and ready to be done, like a flash kick. After it's charged up, when you let go of the charge, there's a small window in which it buffers. That's how standing light kick, flash kick works. So you let go of charge and do standing light kick and flash kick, but there's that window so you can still connect it. The way charge partitioning works is that getting to the charge point can actually be partitioned into chunks. So until you reach the charge, as you start charging, you can let go of the joystick and your charge will not go away for a couple of frames. So in other words, you can start charging, dash and start charging right away, and it'll continue from where you left off. The amount of time you can put in between those partitions is very small, but is enough that people can charge, dash, charge. And then once it's filled up, if you let go, you cannot charge partition anymore. Then it goes away. Charge partitioning is only applied to building up your charge. It has nothing to do with stand, light kick, flash kick. It has nothing to do with charging while you're dashing so that you can charge faster. No, it is literally splitting your charge up into multiple chunks. And that is what charge partitioning is, and it only exists in Third Strike. You cannot do it in any other game. That's how charge partitioning works. Okay. Uh-oh. A little bit of slowdown, a little bit of slowdown. Alright. Yeah, I can't wait till Rev 2, because it'll just also be nice to learn a second character too. Because right now my second character is still Potemkin, and he is just way too much work, so... It's just way too much work, so... Raven's Oki has changed a little bit just because his dashing H doesn't hit that many times, or his fireball doesn't hit as many times, so it doesn't lock you down that long until he builds up his happiness meter. So there you go, there you go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what happened again? What happened again? No, no, no. No, no. I haven't been watching Jonio-san recently. I need to though. I'm sorry that I talk so loud, but I just know that the microphone that I have is in a position that's not set up properly. I used to have a microphone stand with the microphone hanging down, but like that didn't work so well, and it was too heavy for the little guard that I have over there. The problem is this basement room has solid ceilings, and I haven't put up all the soundproofing on the ceiling yet, so that's why the sound still sounds this way, and I've never fixed it throughout all the years, and I really need to. I actually need to fix it. You wrote the book on charge partitioning. Hi, Mr. Henry. Is that so? Is that so? Well then, feel free to explain it back to me. Either that, or you're actually secretly RX or something like that. So. Oops. Dang, my phone was loud.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
6 p.m. didn't come out tonight. I gotta recognize the distance of God, I cannot get the stance cancel, but it's actually coming to my benefit right now. I can't get the air dash, but it's actually making me harder to predict. Oh, Greed Sever. Where's my Roman cancel?
All or nothing.
Ah, Greed Sever! Ouch. What the hell? That was not intentional. Oh no. Oh no! Oh nice. Oh dang, I landed into H before that? What the crap? I think I have never thrown a burst in my life. It is not something that I ever think about, nor have I ever tried. I'm probably gonna stop. I'm probably gonna stop streaming in about 20 minutes at 7:30. I'll probably stop at that point in time. So.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oof. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, he ran out of food. Whew. I wish I could. I'll have to read that in just a little bit, Mr. Henry. I'll read that. Oh, ow, ow. Ah, why did that do so much damage? Oh, dang it. Oh my god, I'm getting bodied. Whew. God, see, that's when Johnny is on point, like when you're actually using him and it's like, yeah, because it's Sin, that's exactly the right. A bar that depletes and repeatedly fills itself to full. If you hold a complete charge and let go of the charge, you start with a full bar. The bar will stop depleting anytime you hold the charge motion. Two things, you can't hold it longer than a charge attack if you have the bar left. Sort of. It's very simple. Yeah, that's about right. It's about right. It's close enough, Mr. Henry. I will accept that. Sin is fun. He was a character that I tried to learn, but I couldn't. Like, I kept trying to use him the wrong way. I just kept trying to do combos all day instead of actually trying to learn how to use the character correctly. And so I could never do well with him. Oof. God, I keep forgetting he can keep going after that. Oof, oof, oof. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I got lucky. I got lucky. I got lucky on that one. I don't know how I counter hit you, but we traded and it actually gave me the opening. Oof. Oh, nice. Oh, I escaped it, but it didn't do me any good. Whoa. Oh, that was unfortunate. That gave me too long of a preview window. Oh, shoot. Oh. Whew. Yeah, that lag was unfortunate because it was like lag teleport. Well, I guess that means he's teleporting. And so, wait, was that 3? I think that was 3 for me. Oh. Oh, man. Are you going to take off, SSJ? Okay. Good games, Tony. Good games. Like, honestly, great stuff again. I mean, I don't want to be all, like, mushy or whatever, but I really love all you guys coming and hanging out here for this Guilty Gear lobby all the time. I like the fact that we get all the repeat players here, like Bloodberry and everything like that. The more players we get, the better it gets. And like I said, it's not even necessarily about being on this particular lobby. If this time frame gets bigger and bigger and Thursday afternoon, evening, night becomes Guilty Gear Day, online Guilty Gear Day, and like a bunch of us just start playing a lot more online, I'll have all the lobbies scrolling at the top of the screen, all the lobby IDs for people to search in for beginners and stuff like that. I think it could be pretty exciting. I could have like an East Coast, a West Coast, and maybe even like create some other ones. Like I said, it's not about me getting to stream Guilty Gear and having people get to watch, you know, and try to be online. It's just about getting matches in. So, you know, if you guys are not aware, there is an East Coast, there's an alternate East Coast lobby up there. All the passwords are nuts for them all. And so if you can't find this lobby due to connection strength, you can go to the East Coast lobby. I think it's super cool, so. Boats and Joes, I've got some stuff I need to take care of. I need dinner, and then I need to also do some laundry before I fly to Austin. So I'll have to get a bunch of stuff set up. So it might be like 10 or 10:30 p.m. my time before I do the Puyo Puyo stream. And then I'll just probably play a bunch of online ranked matches to see how high I can get myself up so I can start fighting against people at a stronger level. So I can start fighting people who are closer to my level, I guess. Look, I'm a humble man, right? I don't like to brag. I never ever like to talk myself up. It's actually one of the reasons why being a streamer like this is so hard for me, because I'm the worst businessman in the world because I cannot talk myself up. But when it comes to Tetris, I'm just, I give me a right to be a little cocky here, but like, I know that I'm good at Tetris, okay? I know that I'm good at Tetris. And Tetris is one of those things that I can actually just say, you know what? I fucking body everybody at Tetris. So I need to get myself up to a level where I can find other people who are actually at my level in Tetris. So there's only one person that I've ever run into in my entire life, personally, that was better than me at Tetris, but that was also because he was used to Grandmaster and I was not. But everybody else that has ever told me that they never lose Tetris, that they beat up all of their friends in Tetris, that they're the best and no one ever beats them, I basically slaughter them. So, one of these days I really want to start trying to set myself for Grandmaster, see? So I really try to do that, so. Dude, I would love to do that, Boats and Joes. So those emulators that you told me about, do they also have that Grandmaster ranking and all that stuff like that? It's not just that either. I actually just generally, so, you know, there's all sorts of different vices and all these things like that, but for some unknown reason, vanity and self-praise and feeling yourself those are traits that I generally just really do not care for. So there's a lot of people out there that have that personality, and like I just naturally have problems dealing with them. It's just like there's just this thing about me, and it's ironic too, because growing up I was the biggest braggart, and I was like so full of myself. I thought I was the best at everything. But the thing about it is, I lost a lot of friends through that, growing up through grade school, high school, and stuff like that. And so just in general, I think probably because I was so cocky as a kid and I realized how annoying it was and how problematic I was, that's kind of why I feel that way. It's really interesting. Oh, sweet. Lots of great players jumping into the East Coast lobby. Sweet. That's beautiful. I love that. I love that. That's great. Oh, they're clones, not emulators. Oh, dang. Oh, okay, okay. So they actually do have the TGM and stuff like that. Okay, okay. Nice. Okay, okay. Dude, I'm totally down there. I'm totally down. Dude, Bloodberry is like the LPN of our lobby right now. That's what I'm going to call Bloodberry right now. He is the LPN of the Guilty Gear West Coast beginner lobby because he uses every character. He's our infiltration right now. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. It doesn't track your overall rank like the board does. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think I could still work on that. I still think I could do that. So, what's going on, Cecil of the Red Wings? Welcome to hang out with us. And yeah, and everybody else, King of Oats, Roscoe Britt, Lvovich, or Level Zero Vitch. I figured that out after I said it the first time. Level Zero Vitch. Okay, I got it. I got it. But shout outs to all you guys, Nutacon, of course, Bloodberry, Tony, Showbiz, all you guys hanging out here week after week after week. Really enjoying it, and it's a great time, dude. It's a great time. I love this. So. Oh, I actually had it right the first time. It's supposed to be Lvovich. Lvovich. It actually isn't supposed to be Level Zero Vitch. Oh, okay. Oh, that's really funny. What's going on, Punisher026? How you doing? How you doing? Man, stream life is a fun, interesting life, man. But you know what? It's cool because, I mean, it is, in a weird way, it's like these guys that you see on stream. So for my Zelda streams, the guys that are on there all the time watching me play Zelda, and all the guys that come in here into the Guilty Gear stream all the time, it's actually pretty cool. It's you know, you don't want to call it family because it's kind of weird, but in a way, it is. It's our little Guilty Gear lobby family here, and I love it. I love it. So shout outs to you guys. Thanks for coming back into the streams all the time. We get new players every week, and some players who disappear a couple of weeks, and then we got guys like Bloodberry who are just awesome at like every character, and it's super cool. No karaoke stream for, I don't know. Oh my god, he just got shot! He got air hyper viper beamed. Oh. But dude, if I'm playing Tetris, trust me, I'll probably end up singing the whole entire time too. Just like in Zelda, dude. When I play Zelda, it's all about cats and then just me singing every song that comes into my brain. One of these days I can ask Hotashi to come back in the stream, but he is way too good for us. Like, he is just blowing us to smithereens, and so, but Hotashi, obviously one of the greatest L-Felts in our country right now, along with, like, shoot, why can't I remember his name now? Why can't I remember his name? The guy who used to play offline showed up and won his first tournament. Lost Soul. Lost Soul. There you go. Lost Soul is one of the best. Lasers! I think Bloodberry picks Ramlethal just so he can do lasers. Dado! Dado! Nerd Josh, obviously, yes. Nerd Josh is one of the best as well. So, I was thinking of Lost Soul, but yes, Nerd Josh is there too. Vevian's also very good as well. Oh, thank you, Punisher. Really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that, man. So there's a lot of great commentators out there these days too. So you know, I love the entire variety of commentators that we have in this community. So Ramathal was she was the character I really wanted to learn, but she was so odd. So I was like, all right, I'll go to Potemkin and I'll go to Sin instead. Kind of wish I stuck with her a little bit, but that's also why I have this thing here, this beautiful Ramlethal figure, which is just, I love this thing. It's such a beautiful, it's a beautiful figure, and I am always obsessed with these figures like that, so. It's really hard to see because it's a digital zoom, so it's not going to get any clearer when I zoom in. But this Ramlethal figure is so pretty, dude. I love this Ramlethal figure so much. It's so good. You love the lasers. I knew it! I knew you loved the lasers. Uh-oh, we're getting some connection problems here. Ugh. Yeah, but I'm probably a little bit more used to TGM3 now because of the hold and for the multiple preview windows being more standard Tetris now. So the Ramathal, yeah, she's just a cool character. And even story mode, even though she had no personality, like, I mean, that's intentional, right? That was her design, to have no personality. But that made me sympathize with the character even more, and like the dog, and like how she was the dog and they're trying to give her feelings, and she learned to smile and all that stuff like that was super cool. But you know what? We've disconnected here. I'm actually going to jump off here. I'm actually going to call this right now. So you guys can play your match if you guys are up there already to play. But I'm going to go ahead and call this room here and call it for the day. Because like I said, I do have a few chores that I need to take care of. Thank you, Pumpkin Star, for the follow there. Yeah, I know. She really did actually have the most character development, but that's what I mean. I like the fact that she started with no character and then gained the personality and like learned stuff, and it was able to grow. It was just really, really cool, and I will 100% be getting Mario Kart Deluxe. Good games, Makoto. Good games, and good games to D-Hood. Sorry. Shoutouts to you. Thanks, Punisher. Thanks, Bloodberry, again. Thank you to all of you guys. Again, lots of fun stuff here, dude. Love it. Love it. Ugh. Whoa. I love that one. That's the best one. You know what? I'm gonna change one of these. I gotta change the salute to this one here, right? So oops, I want to change salute to square is what I want to do. There we go. So now I can salute. Whoops. How come I'm not assigning these Oh, options reassign. That's how I do. So I want to change salute to square. There you go. So now I can salute people as well. I can do what the hell, and then I can do So there you go. Shoutouts to all you guys. Oh, dude, online Mario Kart, I'm so in it, dude. I'm so in it. You don't even understand. I can't wait. And I don't know if you guys have played 200. Who here has actually played 200cc on Mario Kart 8? 200cc is fantastic. I love 200cc because you actually need to use the brake button. You actually have to learn to use the brake button. The tracks are designed too perfectly for 150cc. So as soon as you up to 200cc, everything goes out the window. The game is just like crazy. I'm terrible at it, but I would love to learn the 200cc. It's so much fun because all of a sudden the technique is that much more demanding. Because like I said, the tracks are literally designed for 150cc, so it's very easy to make it through all the turns. But as soon as they upped it to 200cc, like everything goes out the window. You have to learn to brake during your slides, and it's like super good. It's super good. If you're a beast at Mario Kart, you will blow me away because I do not have that much 200cc practice. But I do love Mario Kart, so I'd be willing to get bodied for a long time and get better at it. So, but then also, the battle mode for Deluxe looks like it's legit. So I'm super excited for battle mode as well. So, but in any case, I'm going to go ahead and call the stream. When I close the stream, I'm probably going to run some ads. So if you guys want to just like chill around on the stream, so that the numbers are a little higher while I'm running the ads, you know, it would be much appreciated. I don't like running ads during streams, but I'm just going to run an ad right as soon as I close the stream. So when the title screen comes up, I'll run an ad if you guys stick around just to give me a little bit more of that extra CPM. Like literally it'll be the difference between 15 cents and like 20 cents, but every little bit helps. So, but yeah, I can't, no, don't worry. The cats will be there while I play Puyo Puyo. The cats will be there. I will be playing some Puyo Puyo Tetris upstairs and the cats will be up there. Trust me. So in any case, guys, thanks. I will see you guys in just a few hours. So be back then and give me a follow, give me a subscribe, donate, whatever you feel like. So peace out, everybody. Thanks again for the awesome Guilty Gear matches. I love the fact that I see everyone improving. UID and Showbiz right now, probably MVPs for like levels of improvement. Really, really cool stuff. Thank you, not that one guy. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, okay, guys, I will see you. That's awesome. Good job, you two. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.